Alright.
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon D&D 5e. So, it goes without saying I'm fairly new to streaming, and it turns out that the streams were not being saved on Twitch. So, what ended up happening is all of our earlier episodes are just about gone. Not all of them, but most of them. So, starting now, we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. YouTube should save the stream. If not, I will figure out a way to save it. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick recap of everything that has happened up till this point. So that way people aren't lost when they do, or if they do, watch this video. So, our adventurers are Tobias, Zane, and Andromeda. 3 Pokemon trainers who are from different walks of life, but not too dissimilar. All came together at the request of Professor Oak to participate in the Pokemon League Challenge. This challenge was the Triple Battles version of the Pokemon League Challenge. And at this time, these 3 didn't really know each other too well. They met and were kind of conglomerated into a team, which at first was called Team 127. Team 127 made their way through Viridian City and met the champion, JJ. No relation.
Live!
The champion JJ, who showed off some of his Pokemon and flew off into the night. Also later, they managed to fight a group of trainers at the trainer school where they learned about type advantages and the ins and outs of the basics of battle. Later, they also encountered the Team Rocket leader Giovanni as they tried to approach his gym for their first battle, which was not currently ready due to some business he had to handle. Marnie and eventually the aid of Zane and Tobias assisted... Andromeda. Sorry, that was her initial name, but she switched to Andromeda.
Based on Marnie, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Zane's loosely based on Silver.
So, took on Team Rocket by herself, but eventually was assisted by her teammates, and they took him down, gaining the very watchful eye of Giovanni. Afterwards, they traveled to Viridian Forest, where they
tried to track down a shiny Eevee.
yes, heard from the ranger there of a shiny Eevee, and were previously given Sweet Scent by one of the trainers they beat in the trainer school. Several bottles, and what Sweet Scent does in my game is it allows you to have a higher chance of finding rare Pokemon by offering multiple rolls in the wild battles. And then they get to pick out the largest numbers or whatever numbers they wish. So they sat there and they did a bunch of training in the forest and caught some Pokemon. And they camped out for the night, where they were encountered by a Trevenant, a ghost tree-like Pokemon that was sapping their dreams while they slept, which gave them exhaustion for the time being. But there was also another visage in one of our other players, Tobias's dream. A visage of the dark, pitch-black Pokemon, Darkrai, who approached him and told him to find the heart in the darkness.
And he gave me a hug.
And he gave him not a hug. He basically ate him in his own dream. So
that was a different dream.
And he sat there and gave Tobias a quote-unquote, air quotes, hug. Later, after shaking off exhaustion, they made their way to Pewter City, where they found out that there was a hotel for sponsored trainers and that they could stay there for free, thanks to Professor Oak's sponsorship. They stayed in the hotel where they had another dream. They were all awoken by this dream and fought in the back battle area of this hotel that they had a shiny, large Trevenant. After a very perilous battle with the Trevenant and some pumpkaboos that were at his side, they were victorious. Several other Pokemon gained insane levels, and the next day, or that night, they got a good sleep, and then they went and fight the Pewter City Gym Leader. But before they did, they encountered their rivals. I think they actually encountered the rivals before this, but anyway, their rivals, known as Team Skull, who were comprised of members Vatir, Guzma, and Purumeri, also shortened to Puri, fought the team, and it was a very hard fight, but they were eventually victorious, Team 127, and the team scurried off.
We were so victorious, we soon changed our names.
This is true. As they went to challenge Pewter City after this battle, they were told they have to have a team name, that the default name was only a fill-in, and they came up with the team name Losers. Team Losers. Team Losers already gaining their fame from defeating the Trevenant, as all the trainers in the hotel watched this battle and watched their success. They were pushed ahead of the line and put into Pewter City Gym, where they successfully defeated Brock, his mother Lola, and his father Flint. They received the TM for Rock Tomb, as well as a large sum of gold, and or Pokemoney in this case, and went on their way to Mount Moon, where they encountered some ace trainers whose Pokemon well, no, that's a little later.
Okay.
They encountered some ace trainers whose Pokemon were disobedient because they focused on making their Pokemon too strong too quickly.
Because we're good and they suck.
And they used a whip to help keep their Pokemon in line, but not physically harm them. The group sat there and took the whip and put it to the side, told them don't use your Pokemon that way. They learned a valuable lesson.
Technically, I still have that whip.
Oh, you actually picked it up? That's fine.
Because my Meowth had it and I took it from him.
Okay, very nice. So, that being said, they eventually also encountered a burglar who smoke screened them and attempted to attack them in the smoke, but failed miserably because most of their Pokemon had dark vision. Due to this fact, the burglar was henceforth defeated very quickly, as the battle was interrupted by a group of Officer Jennies. The Officer Jennies came by and attempted to arrest the burglar, but the burglar ran for it. He was then tripped by our little ninja in disguise, Tobias, and was very quickly arrested. The officers said that they normally just confiscate the Pokemon of criminals due to the fact they don't want Pokemon being raised by criminals. And they said in exchange for helping them catch this burglar, they were to keep the Pokemon. These Pokemon were a Magmar, a Weezing, and a Muck. So, shortly after this, the group goes up to Sable City, a city right before Mount Moon, where they heal up their Pokemon and they take on the tower battles. Very arduous set of battles with a bunch of different trainers. I don't remember their names, but and they won victoriously, where they each got their own egg. These eggs were, of course, the products of the Russian Muna and Andromeda's page here.
The best Pokemon.
A Togepi, which was Tobias's, and a Litleo, female, that belongs to Zane. It's in his party as well. After which, they decided to visit a warehouse that they found out from a very snarky and annoying gossip that turns out this warehouse belonged to Team Rocket. Zane, guiding the group up to the facility, used some old badges and old pins to convince the guard standing at the front of the warehouse that he was with Team Rocket and that his friends were as well. They managed to sneak their way in and fight Butch and Cassidy of Team Rocket, the rivals to Jesse and James. They were victorious, but the Officer Jennies soon rushed in to find out that the group was technically, Team Losers was technically trespassing. But also they found out that Team Rocket had plans on making a illegal mining machine in mining something that the group does not know about because they didn't see it. So, but yes, they found the plans for a mining machine that was not supposed to be there, was not permitted. So Officer Jennies, instead of arresting the group or finding them, offered them passage out in exchange for staying out of the Rocket's business from now on. The group agreed and went into Mount Moon. And while in Mount Moon, they encountered some scientists who they convinced that there was activity in a different part of the cave. They found a super nerd who was using his Pokemon to explode other trainers' Pokemon by using the move Explosion.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Was it explosion or was it self-destruct?
It was Explosion because self-destruct has a set damage. Explosion automatically faints.
Okay.
So he was using Explosion and actually knocked a fair chunk of our Team Losers Pokemon out using this move, but in exchange fainting his own Pokemon. At the end, it took everyone a considerable amount of patience not to harm the super nerd.
And Tobias tried
I
to
don't remember that.
And Tobias, going into his darker side, used Sweet Scent on the super nerd. A bottle of it he was given by the aroma lady in the trainer school back in Viridian City. This Sweet Scent caused a horde of Pokemon to swarm the gang, and they swiftly defeated the Pokemon as the super nerd was soon apprehended by some Officer Jennies, who turned out one of them, the captain of the group, was his sister. After trying to avert a legal issue with the group, the Officer Jenny
excuse me.
Offered her condolences as well as a stern talking to the super nerd for using his Pokemon to harm other trainers. But this being said, the group also found in this area with the super nerd a set of fossils. These fossils allowed them to go back to Viridian City and rehabilitate a set of Pokemon which they now have. Tobias' Tyrant in his group, this Pokemon here, is one of those Pokemon. Andromeda found a... which one didn't... An Amoris. Yes, she had an Amora, which evolved into an Amoris. And then Zane had a Aerodactyl.
Because I'm a bird boy.
So this being the case, the group, after trying to hunt for an Eevee one more time, left back through Mount Moon, made a quick trip gathering anything that they thought would be useful, and made their way to Cerulean City. As they made their way into Cerulean City, they came across a set of karate brothers who were fighting using Mega Punch and Mega Kick. They offered to teach the move to some of their Pokemon. Unfortunately, though, they were not compatible, but they offered to teach it to them later if necessary. The group traveled further down towards Cerulean City until they came across a bed and breakfast Thelma and Louise's bed and breakfast. The group was kind of creeped out because these ladies were fairly reminiscent of witches. The ladies instructed the group to not come out at night because...
Long story short, we watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and we saw that happening in the game.
It turns out the group, also plagued by some more dreams by Darkrai, awoke to hear explosions outside of their bed and breakfast that they stayed at, where they found out that Thelma and Louise were ghost-type trainers and were specialists at fighting in the dark. After a very long battle against 2 Mega Bayonets, they were victorious as they first learned about Mega Evolution and what it takes to cause this to happen. And they also found out Thelma and Louise were previous Lavender City gym leaders who were unfortunately decommissioned due to the fact that Pokemon trainers did not wish to fight ghost types. So, after that, the group made their way actually into Cerulean City, where they were again encountered by the champion JJ. Champion JJ offered them a battle, a test of their skills. They went to a nearby Pokemon arena located at a friend of his house and were very close to defeating the champion before he brought out his legendary Lugia.
Yes, he has Luigi!
His legendary Lugia would prove too much for the group as he conceded and admitted that the group probably would have beat him if he didn't have such a Pokemon. This being the case gained the group much fame because the champion live streamed the entire event on PokeTube.
Yeah.
This being the case, also got
Google.
Google. Anyway, but it turns out later the group finds after healing their Pokemon, the champion was swiftly disciplined for such behaviors, as generally battling trainers who are a bit more novice is heavily looked down upon, and he is on probation at the time being. But this gains the group much fame as they traveled through Nugget Bridge to find Misty at Bill's house, which is to the north of where the gym normally is. She is out helping him with was out helping him with a project. The group travels across Nugget Bridge and finds a Team Rocket grunt as usual in the games, but no one wants to fight them, just having seen them almost whoop up on the game's champion. They were given a free nugget, and the group traveled through to Bill's house, where they found out that Misty was helping him with a water Pokemon issue with his PCs. The issue was resolved, and Misty agreed to join the group at the gym, where she would act as gym leader with her sisters, Violet and Daisy. Violet and Daisy fought the team in a very arduous battle of long-range water combat, but the group luckily came out victorious, earning them their Cascade badge. The group was gifted the TM Brine, as well as some Pokemon money, and also, earlier from their fight with the champion, were gifted a huge amount of money and a Master Ball. Very, very powerful item they were given early. This being the case...
I got a date.
Yes, and then Zane very smoothly talked his way into the heart of Violet, one of the water gym leaders, as they went out on a nice dinner. The group went and got new clothes, Tobias rocking a new ninja-esque Haunter outfit, Andromeda having kind of a similar clothing, black leather jacket with some jeans, kind of her punk aesthetic, but minus the galactic symbol that was on her previous jacket. This being said, it became nighttime as the group was leaving the restaurant. Zane was encountered by Darkrai first, him being alone. Things happened, and then Zane awoken. not knowing what the conditions of his encounter with Darkrai or even really remembering it. Then Tobias was next, receiving counsel from Darkrai and reassurance, as well as a recollection of what his objective was to be for the Dark Pokemon. And then Darkrai was encountered by Andromeda, who was left alone in certain instances. And Darkrai attempted to attack Andromeda, but in a miracle attempt failed due to a shard of his nemesis Cresselia, the legendary lunar Pokemon, having a shard embedded into Andromeda's head. This shard was a result of a battle between Cresselia and Darkrai.
It's a lunar wing.
And Darkrai that happened during the time that her parents were sheltered on the same island.
Nah, it's not a lunar wing. If you had that, you wouldn't be able to have nightmares.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
But this being said, Andromeda found this out through some reports that Professor Oak found from his grandson's collection. Professor Oak reassured that he would continue his research in attempting to find out more about this instance and the Pokemon Darkrai. The group was soon encountered by a very very interesting bikes owner. This bicycle owner, who Andromeda attempted to buy a bike from, was very forward in his flirtatiousness with Andromeda.
And she tried to murder him.
Literally, she used
Mama, don't play.
her newly discovered, or not really newly discovered, but newly used in the game powers to push him up against the grating of his own store. This, of course, prompted him to push an alarm on his store and caused the Officer Jennies to be called. Luckily, the group was let out by a frustrated gym leader, Misty, and brought to her home, as Andromeda, overdoing her powers, had caused a nosebleed and very obvious damage to herself. Officer Jennies eventually made their way to Misty's home and explained that they couldn't keep turning a blind eye to the group's misdeeds. Misty turned in a favor and managed to talk the Jennies out of arresting the group, or at least the Andromeda at the time. This being said, Misty urged the group to cease such actions and to be a little bit more respectful to the community, even though that respect was not always given. The group made their way to the south towards the Pokemon daycare, where they dispensed a couple Pokemon for the daycare owners to help get stronger and watch over while they were gone. The group also made their way further south and went into the bypass tunnel that led to Vermilion City, where here we are now. As they arrived in Vermilion City, they were once again approached by their rivals, the Team Skull members, Vatir, Purimeri, and Guzma, where they gave them the fight of a lifetime. The team was unfortunately torn apart at their loss, as Purimeri pointed out very obvious flaws with her team. The group also, while in Vermilion City, visited the chairman of the Pokemon fan club, who each appraised some of their best Pokemon and gave them each an SSN ticket to participate in the soon-to-be Pokemon tournament on the sea. And now here we are. The group is now ready to begin their journey again, and you are all up to date. So guys, I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourselves. Tobias.
Man, why do I gotta be first? I'm the one in hiding over here.
Tobias is played by Matthew, a good friend of ours.
Hi.
Zane Williams, who is played by
Good to
Trent.
introduce.
Yes, you can call me Zane Williams. I'm a star of such movies as Night Demon.
Oh lord.
Not to be confused with Billy Zane's Demon Knight.
Our lovely memester, everybody. And Andromeda, who is played by Andy.
So.
You'll hear that a lot. So,
You'll also hear
she's a sleepy girl. What can we say?
Andromeda Yawns Hour.
And of
Excuse me.
course,
If you had a psychic thing stuck in your head, you'd be sleepy too.
Yep, that's what happens when you roll the D69.
and of course, you're also joined by your lovely game master, me, Justin Jennings. It's a pleasure
That's
to
the
meet you.
D69 himself. Nice!
Easy.
I'm sorry, what you were at me and Matt were over here rolling weird
I heard.
I was rolling D1 millions and Matt rolled a D666.
Okay. So, anyway, we're here in Vermilion City. You have one day until the SSN tournament begins. And you guys were telling me you want to make your way to Diglett Cave, correct?
Correct. We are going to spend a day training in Diglett Cave, and then we're going to come out and fight in the SSN battle tournament.
Alright. So, I don't have a map of the Diglett Cave. And honestly, we all know how Diglett Cave is. It's literally just a giant tunnel that leads towards Route 3. So, I'm not going to go ahead and put the tunnel up. But we will go ahead and simulate through the lovely theater of the mind.
Yes, this is where we spend all of our time. The theater of the mind. We also do cartwheels.
That's the only way I'm going to do it, is in my mind. So,
Oh no, I'm stuck in a headstand. Ah! Oh, wait. I did it! Hey, look, I made it.
so
Oh, jeez.
you all enter into the Diglett Cave. Let me go ahead and get you some music for that.
Mr. Game Master, sir,
Yes.
before we get to the cave, can I do something?
Yeah, be careful, little Diglets over there.
Sure, if that's what you'd like to do.
I would like to try and figure out how deep the water is next to the road.
It's pretty deep. It doesn't start off deep. It starts off shallow. It's kind of like beach land. It's more like clay and mud around here in this section that you're at. If you go towards the gym and towards the fan club, it's more actual beach.
Well, yeah, weren't we chilling on the beach in the last episode for a bit?
Yeah, y'all were up here in the beach
Kind of,
area.
yeah.
This whole you can see where the beach is. It's all this sand right here. So, but this is
At
more
least we
clay and like dirt. It's almost more of a cliff face. Like you kind of look over and it's a decent cliff side. It's not ridiculous to where you'd fall to your death, but it's about a good 5-8 feet before you hit water, which looks
Now,
fairly
Toby,
shallow.
don't jump.
Nah, Toby, here's what you do. I
But it
release.
looks like a lot of fun.
Here's what you do. I'm gonna release Ludicolo into the water.
All right.
Alright. Now you release Palpitoad into the water.
Alright, I will release Palpitoad into the water.
Alright.
So
and you don't
as you release your Pokemon to the water, these aren't like still stagnant waters. These are flowing waters into the
You have
ocean.
to lose your damn Pokemon.
So
Ludicolo
your
is-
Pokemon can like swim pretty fast. They can keep up, but they're having to kind of swim to keep in one spot.
Alright.
Do your
see how
Pokemon have Swift Swim?
Ludicolo does?
Maybe.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. They can keep up with 30 feet a second. Like that's pretty good.
Yeah, I can swim like 60 feet or more.
So what's going on? What are y'all doing?
Okay, so you see how much Ludicolo and Palpitoad are doing just to keep up with the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tells you don't need to go in there.
But it looks like fun, Zane.
Alright, Ludicolo, return.
Alright, you sit there and
Right,
you
I
return
just
Ludicolo.
I will return Palpitoad.
Here's what I'm saying: is if
Don't we have a rope that you can tie me to?
What are you
Why
trying?
do you like water all of a sudden?
I don't know. It looks like fun.
I can tie you to a rope, but you're not gonna like what happens after I do it.
Okay.
Because well, first we're gonna go get Rapidash, right? And we're gonna tie the rope to Rapidash, and I'm gonna slap her real hard and watch her run.
I mean, even that sounds more fun than going in another cave.
What do you have against caves? I like caves.
Caves are so... no trees.
Look, we're just going down there to look for ground-type Pokemon and rock-type Pokemon.
Okay.
I mean, unless you have a better plan to defeat Surge, I don't think we're allowed to just punch him.
Well,
Plus,
we
Plus,
could...
he's a veteran. If we try to attack him, he might just kill us.
That's a good point. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so you all enter into Diglett Cave. I'm going to go ahead and use the same music for Mount Moon. If I can find it.
But that's not Mount Moon, it's Diglett Cave.
It's still a cave.
That is
Oh
racist.
no, it's Little Diglett.
So, you are trying to find wild Pokemon, correct?
Mhm.
Well,
Alright.
if we catch a Diglett, we name him Little Dicky.
Go ahead and roll your D100s, please.
Alright. Do we want to use the sweet scent on this, guys?
I
Yeah,
don't
I-
know.
Forgot we had sweet sauce.
Yeah, we bought a lot of sweet scent.
Yeah.
Alright, let's pop a sweet scent.
Alright.
Is that 5 D100s?
6.
Alright, I'll roll one, then I'll click 5 more. Or you know what, I'll just pull up my advanced dice roller.
Or we could all do 2.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah,
There you go.
let's all roll 2, and then we can
Sorry,
pick whichever our highest one is. Alright, here's my 2. I got a 72 and a 75.
Very nice. Okay.
I got a 28 and a 25.
Okay.
I got a 20 and a 31.
Alright.
Alright, so we'll go with the 75, the 28, and the 31.
Alright, give me one moment. Don't have the pictures yet.
Easy.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is where the magic happens, where we roll a bunch of random numbers and Justin makes things appear out of thin air.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's what you think. It's a little Diglett in a cave, and other times it's a massive Steelix trying to eat your lunch.
That has happened.
I am still upset that Steelix ran away before I was able to give it a hug.
I
Because
wanted
he
to
looked
catch
really sad.
I wouldn't mind catching an Onyx at this point, honestly.
That reminds me. That Steelix, you said it dropped steel coat. Was it just one steel coat or one for each of us?
It was
Oh,
one
we-
steel coat.
Oh, okay.
I think I actually have the steel coat.
Mm.
Yeah.
I had it on my thing, but I wasn't sure if it was one for each of us. Or...
Yeah, I have it saved because I was hoping to come across a Scyther and evolve it into a Scizor. Because I can only think of 2 Pokemon off the top of my head that use a steel coat, which is Onyx and Scyther.
Mhm.
I know there's another one.
Scyther.
Like, what else is a steel coat? Or it's a metal coat. But,
Metal coat.
okay, so
Let me
Scyther.
see. Using the Poogle.
I'm on the Poogle as well.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Not helping.
Okay, so you guys encounter a Diglett,
Diglett.
a Doug Trio,
Oh, hell.
and a Drillbur.
Ooh.
What?
Nice. A drill bear.
It's like a
It's
steel.
low.
It's a steel mole. They're actually really good. Okay. So I'm going after the Drillbur.
I'll go for the Diglett.
Alright, it's time to get some wild Pokemon music!
Unless Miss Andromeda wants the Diglett.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't see anything else that uses the steel coat to evolve. Just those two. Huh. I could have sworn there was more. Oh, I know what it is I'm thinking of. You can get them from
Everybody
Magnemite.
roll initiative.
Alright. Sorry, we were debating the steel coats.
Oh.
Where did my roll go? Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I actually got outrolled by both of you. I like never happens.
Alright,
Right.
Tobias,
All
you're
right.
up.
Okay, so well, I guess Gengar is in the first position, so he's probably the one that went out.
Alright.
I
Well,
guess.
right now you have Tyrant as your... The blue dot is what technically is the...
There's a blue dot on 3 of them.
Yeah, I know. I realize that. We'll just say Tyrant's the one. I don't care. Y'all can choose who you want to send out. It don't hurt my feelings.
Alright, I'm gonna send out Pharaoh Seed.
Alright, I'm gonna do the Pan Sage then.
I am gonna throw out Hariyama.
Okay.
And I hope if I had the right macros.
I just gave up on the macros.
Okay.
You said Ludicolo for you, Zane?
Pharaoh Seed.
Pharaoh Seed, gotcha. And then you said Hariyama for you, Andromeda?
Correct.
Alright. Well, you're up first, Tobias. What you want to do with all that junk in your trunk?
Alright, I'm going to ask Pan Sage nicely to use a Vine Whip.
Oh, I half expected him to say, I'm gonna get...
And who are you attacking?
The Diglett.
Alright.
That is a 21 to hit.
That definitely is.
Wait, are you going after Diglett or Doug Trio?
He's going
I
after
don't know.
Dick.
Which one do you want?
Well, Diglett is the smaller Doug Trio, so
Right.
I went after the Drillbur, so whichever ones you guys want to do.
He said Diglett, so that's kind of
Yeah,
what he
that's
needs
fine.
to go for.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll damage, Toby.
I just thought you had said earlier that he was gonna do the Doug Trio. It's whatever.
I was confused. 14 damage.
14 damage, doubled to 28. Ouchies. Ouchie mama.
Ow.
You like
That there was painful.
I'm sorry.
Diggle.
Diggle,
Okay.
diggle, diggle.
Alright. That did some... Oh, wait, that's Doug Trio. Whoops. Wrong one.
That did something.
Daggimit. So, yeah, that
That
did
did-
really big damage.
That did the damn, son.
Yeah, Diglett's not looking amazing, but he's not exactly on his last leg. Diglett.
Go for it, Andromeda.
Oh.
Diglett is going to use... Diglett is going to use... Bulldoze. So I need everybody to yeah. I'm going to say everybody to make a dex saving throw.
13.
Alright. That passes. Tobias?
That's an 8.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a crit.
So,
That's
That
a
is a
crit
crit
fail.
fail.
so this is half damage to all of you, I believe. Wait.
And I'm resistant to ground, so I guess it would be half anyway, right?
Actually, you take no damage. Except for you, Tobias. And yes, you would be resistant to this. So it's 2d8 plus 3.
Haha.
So 10 damage halved is 5 ground damage to Pan Sage.
Okie dokie.
Alright. It's now Andromeda's turn.
Okay. I am going to try to hit the Doug Trio with a brine.
Ouchies. Okay, go for it. Wait, Hariyama can learn Brine? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's cool.
Yep. Plus 4 is 13.
I'm afraid that's not enough. It is now the Drillbur's turn. Drillbur is going to... He's going to go for Hariyama. He's going to go with a Fury Swipes. So that is 12 to hit. I'm guessing that does not hit
Nope.
Hariyama.
Nope.
Alright. It is now Zane's turn.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. My stuff got a little messed up, so I'm trying to fix it.
That's fine.
One pokey sippy.
Sorry, I accidentally deleted Pharaoh Seed's moves and had to go and put them back in.
Good job.
Okay. Pharaoh Seed is going to use... Pharaoh Seed is going to use Flash Cannon on the Drillbur.
Ouchies. Alright.
Alright, that's a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And I believe it... Hang on, I believe this only is going to do... Oh, it's going to do normal damage to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 2. So there's 1d8. There's another d8. Plus 2. So 16 damage to the Drillbur.
Ouch. Drover is looking a little beat up. Alright, it is now Dugtrio's turn. Dugtrio...
No, stop.
Okay. Dugtrio is going to make all of you have a dex saving throw using the move Try Attack.
Those are always fun.
Dex.
Well, that probably was a fail.
Yes.
Is it Dex?
Dex saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, it's 16.
Mine was a 10.
Alright.
60.
Okay. So Andromeda and Tobias pass. You fail. So it's still 2d8 plus 4. So 14 damage to, this is normal type, so it's probably halved against Pharaoh Seed.
Yeah.
So that's 7 damage to Pharaoh Seed.
I never had a problem with this until I tried to update it.
And then actually it's 7 damage to all of you because
What?
you guys did get half damage, and he's resistant, so it's 7 for everybody.
Yeah,
But-
Try Attack is just one of those screw you moves.
Because you failed the roll by more than 5.
Do I get burned, frozen, or paralyzed?
Yep, that's what we gotta figure out.
You get confused.
You are frozen. Yes, frozen. All right,
My favorite status effect.
Tobias, you're up.
You know, I've been frozen in this game way more than I ever was. in
This
the
is
real
very
games.
true.
Yeah. No,
Alright.
I'm surprised that Hariyama doesn't have a normal resistance.
He's a fighting type, isn't
Yeah.
he? Huh. Well, it might be. Sorry, you guys continue. I'll do.
Going to switch out Pan Sage for Gengar.
Ooh, okay. Pansage is out into his Pokeball, and now it's Gengar's turn. If I can get it going. There we go.
Go.
Alright. So you switch them out. It is now Diglett's turn. Diglett is going to see the nice new Gengar and is going to use Astonish. Okay, make a ranged attack. +4. So 20 to hit Gengar.
Yeah.
Alright. D10 +1. That is 4 damage doubled to 8 ghost damage. Andromeda.
Okay, we're gonna try to use Brian against the Doug Trio again.
Alright.
+4 is 16.
That is enough.
Okay.
I feel like the Doug Trio is probably enough to.
2d8.
Very nice.
1 is 13.
13 doubled to 26. Solid hit.
Should be getting able to catch it soon.
Well, Doug Trio just took his first hit. It's Diglett
Yeah.
that's looking
Oh,
rough.
sorry. Yeah, I was getting him confused with Diglett.
Very easy to get them confused, trust me. Alright, it is now Drilbur's turn. Drilbur. Okay. Drilbur is going to use Mud Slap against Pharaoh Seed.
Alright.
Gonna slap him good. That's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Alright. Zane's up.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to throw a Great Ball at the Drillbur.
Go for it.
That's going to be a 30 to catch.
Yeah, that's more than enough. That's like a critical catch. You sit there and you see the Drillbur just get sucked into the Great Ball. He is yours.
Alright, what level is he? And I'll go ahead and generate him up.
He is level 5.
Alright, sweet.
It is now Dugtrio's turn. Dugtrio is going to go trio, and is going to use Magnitude. I need everybody to make a dex saving throw.
Is that a ground type move?
It is. So you're probably immune being Gengar.
Yep.
That's a 10.
Alright. Andromeda? Is
12.
that 12? Okay. So the DC is 13, so that is no. So gotta roll a D100 to determine damage.
Ouch.
Okay, it's a D. Yeah, a D12 plus move. Okay.
Yeah, because Magnitude is a crappy attack. At least to get hit by.
We'll just say. Well, crap! I don't know what plus move is. I'll say
What
probably
is
plus
the
4.
move ability.
It doesn't have one.
Plus proficiency?
Strength. Okay, so the strength plus stab. So 2 plus. Yeah, so 4. So it is 13 ground damage, unless you are resistant.
Oh my god, dude, why does it keep doing this?
Tobias, you're up.
Alright, Gengar, use Hypnosis on the Diglett.
Alright. We give a wisdom saving throw for the Diglett. He has 0 wisdom, so it looks like that'll be successful. Diglett is asleep.
Yeah.
He's not a smart Diglett.
If one of you guys want the Diglett, go ahead.
I caught the Drillbur. The Diglett's all yours, bud.
Diglett is awake.
Damn it.
So
Never mind.
Diglett is going to try another Astonish. No, crit fail. Andromeda.
Okay, Can I determine whether or not the Doug Trio has less than 50% of its health?
Yes, it is still in fairly decent shape.
It has more than 50%?
I can't tell you that. I can tell you he looks in decent shape.
Okay.
That would mean yes.
Remember, whenever I say they're looking beat up, they're below 50%. And whenever they're looking on their last leg, they're literally doing the ding ding thing
Yeah.
from.
Okay.
And if I say they barely look like they've taken a scratch, that means they're barely missing anything.
Yeah.
I'd get one more hit off on him.
No, I know. It's just if I use Brine, if the opponent has less than 50% of its max HP,
Oh,
it
okay.
doubles damage.
All right. Well, I'll tell you if it doesn't. Yeah, just let me know about effects like that, and I'll tell you if it actually does it.
Yeah, well, I don't want it to do it because I don't want to knock it out.
Well,
I don't think you will.
Unless I magically roll a crit 20.
well, don't just keep in mind there are more Pokemon you can find here. So
We are going to try this one more time before the day's done.
I know.
So it'll be okay.
Alright.
To be honest, he's the one from my role, so I'm being nice and letting you have an attempt to get him.
You wanted the Drillbur, so
Yeah,
whatever.
because Edra drills are cool.
Actually, Drillbur was from your role, Zane.
Really?
Yeah.
I assumed that the other one was a higher one.
No. You mainly encounter Digletts and Doug Trios in this cave. Drillbur is actually a fairly rare one.
That's why it's called Diglett Cave.
Okay.
But it's up to you. You do what you want to do.
Okay, fine. I'll just do Brian again.
All right.
Wow, that's God's wind blowing. Did you hear it?
And it's a crit fail, so it does nothing.
Blowing that corona away.
Zane, you're up.
Oh man.
Toby, do you want the Diglett?
Not really.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a Great Ball at the Diglett.
Okay.
22.
For Diglett. That is not enough. Diglett pops out of the ball.
Alright, nah, crappy roll on my part.
Okay, so it is now Doug Trio's turn. Doug Trio is going to use Night Slash against Gengar. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, 2d8 plus 4. 15 damage doubled as 30 damage to, to Gengar.
Maybe it's just me, but it seems kind of weird that these Digletts and Duggles have all of these dark type moves.
Now, that's a common thing for him. The only time it's different is when you get in a lowland Diglett that has steel type moves.
I mean, I kind of understand because, like, it's a cave, it's dark, but, like...
I have only taught these guys moves that they can learn. Naturally. That's how wild the Pokemons work.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tobias.
Hypnosis!
Alright.
Yeah.
On Doug Trio.
On the Diglett.
Diglett. Alright. On a Diglett. He again has 0. Has an 18.
Nope.
Diglett's turn. Diglett's gonna go
Diglett is
after the Hariyama.
Diglett is asleep.
Wait, that doesn't beat your DC?
You gotta think.
DC is 19.
Jeez Louise!
You gotta think. Gengar is now as powerful as Crobat, so
I didn't expect the DCs to get that high though. Okay, I mean it makes
I
sense.
didn't either.
It makes perfect sense. Okay.
that's why
Wow,
I'm giving
Diglett is
Crobat.
asleep. Okay,
That's
never
why I was
mind.
giving them a break because we made some of our leads stupidly strong.
That's a 13, so he wakes up on his turn.
OMG.
Sorry, bud.
Alright, fine.
He is going to use another bulldoze. Dex saving throws from everybody.
Ground type.
Yeah, so you're good.
13.
Jeez, man.
We're at 2d8 plus 3. So that's 11 ground type damage. Andromeda.
Oh my god. Ever since I updated this, it's been glitchy as hell. Every time I try to subtract HP, it just like goes back to the like loading screen on my app. I don't understand it.
Now mine's working better since I updated it, so I don't
Jeez,
know.
man, screw that. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna try Brian again on the Duck Trio.
Alright, go for it.
+4 is 23.
Is that critical at all?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
just making sure. So, yeah, that definitely hits. So go ahead and roll your damage or do the average, whichever one you want.
Oh. Wow, that sucked. 5 plus 1 is 6.
So 6 doubled is 12 damage.
Hey, Friday.
He is now looking fairly beat up.
You're a house goblin.
Hmm?
Sorry, I called my cat a house goblin. He's a fat little house goblin.
Alright, Zane, you're up.
Okay, we're gonna try this Pokeball throw again.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, that is a 31.
On Duck Trio, that is enough. He is now captured.
That was... Who was I trying to catch?
I
I
assumed
thought you were
Duck
trying to
Trio.
Diglett.
I was going for Diglett.
Oh, well then, yeah.
I figured
Yeah.
Doug Trio was Andy's glory.
Alright, well, you now have a Diglett. That's definitely enough for Diglett.
I would hope so. Jesus, if it's not, damn.
Alright, it's just Doug Trio. Doug Trio is going to be like, Trio. And he is going to use... He's going to use a Magnitude. So everybody but Gengar, make a dex save.
Oh, nat 20. Alright.
Nice.
Very nice.
I got hit by it.
Alright. Okay, still half damage, but I gotta roll a d100, see what happens.
I'm probably gonna faint.
It's 29, so it's a d10.
No, I
D10
fainted.
plus 4, so 10 damage.
Oh, no, I have 1 hit point left.
Ouch.
Alright. And then 5 damage to you, Andromeda.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Tobias, you're up still.
Alright, I'm going to look at the Dub Trio and just go. And be done with my turn.
Okay. Trio's like, Trio. Andromeda.
I am just gonna try to throw a Pokeball.
Alright, go for it. A normal Pokeball or a Great Ball?
A Great Ball, sorry.
Okay.
Actually, I need to...
Make sure. Animal handling, okay. That's a D20, right?
Yeah, it's a d20
Yeah.
plus your animal handling plus 5.
Plus
Should be plus 15 for you.
Yeah, so that's
31.
31?
That's enough. You have captured Doug Trio. Okay.
Alright, poor Pharaoh Seed is in pain.
Alright. So,
Okay, so let's figure out how to do this experience.
okay, so. Nothing too fancy. Plus. That's a decent amount. Divided by 2. 6,500 for the Pokemon you used. And then half as
Alright.
much for all the Pokemon you didn't.
Alright, I'm actually gonna swap out Pyroar for that Drillbur.
Okay.
Or
hang on.
okay, so 6,000.
Yeah, 6,500. So go ahead and do that towards the Pokemon that were in battle, and then half that for the rest of the Pokemon.
Let's see.
Now, is it still halved, like, for using 2 Pokemon, or...
Yes.
So then basically everyone gets...
Yeah.
Everyone gets the half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
It almost kind of encourages like using one Pokemon, because then if you split it up too many times, it ends up getting even less. So
6,500 was the main, you said?
yes, and there will be 3,250 to the Pokemon that were not used.
Oh, Jesus. My app was fine until I tried to add experience to Pharaohseed.
All right. Get that Drillbur back out. Put it on the lead of your team. Drillbur! Andromeda, you sit there, you pop out the Doug Trio for a second, and then for some odd reason, you just hear in their head, dig, gotta dig, gotta dig, gotta dig. Where do we dig? Hey, where do we dig? You? I don't know where we digging. Let's just dig. Let's dig. Where are we gonna dig? Let's dig for food. Food? Yeah, food. Dig for food. Let's dig. Dig, dig, dig. Dig for food. Dig, 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 dig. Must dig. Dig for food. And then you like put it back in a Pokeball.
Well, that was something now, wasn't it?
Dig, 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 dig.
Okay, stop! Oh my god.
That would be such a headache.
Hey, what level is that, Diglett? 5?
Yes. Diglett
Okay.
Diglett's level 8.
Oh, okay.
Diglett or Doug Trio?
Both.
That means that Diglett can instantly evolve. I'm gonna wait though. Just
Go ahead and put Drillbur at 8. I think I meant to put Drillbur at 8 too.
Okay, I'll fix that in a second then.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to deal with this update, dude.
Mine finally is working.
Mm-mm.
It's because you have an iPhone. I mean,
No, it's not!
Just kidding.
It's
Sorry.
not an iPhone, Mr. GM. It's a Pokephone.
You're right.
It's
You're right.
They're actually in this show is a difference between the Pokephone and the Pokedex. So
Really?
yeah, at least in Gen 2 there was, because they called the phone the Pokegear.
Oh yeah, that is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
All right.
I figure we'll use the second half of that sweet scent, but I'm still in the middle of fixing all my stats.
Well, the sweet scents are one use. The super sweet scent that Tobias has is the 2 use.
I still have that?
Yeah,
You just
she
got
gave
it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I figured I was saving that for when we went somewhere where there was more than just Dicklets.
I also have 8 regular sweet scent.
Yeah, I have like 12 regular.
Yeah, y'all bought a lot. I think y'all bought a total of 20, like all 20.
We bought her entire inventory.
Yeah, she was really happy to hear that.
Ooh, I got Dig. Cool.
I also still have a bottle of honey.
Yeah, we're saving that for a tree though.
Which Dig, just in case y'all don't know, which y'all probably do, Dig will allow you to basically escape rope out of there. It allows you to dig a tunnel to get straight out of the place quickly.
Well, Mana is evolving.
We gotta draw a new picture.
We gotta get her. We gotta get her. Sure enough. Wait, play the music, Justin.
I am.
It's not just a comrade. Now it's a Soviet general. Omega Red. Her glorious empire shall rule forever.
Sincerely
Oh,
regret
shit.
doing that.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Oh wow, Ludicolo didn't even fight. He still gets to level up.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. But anyway, you now have a Musharna who later I need to put a Russian hat on. So,
That thing is ugly.
what, Musharna?
Yeah.
It's cute. It's like a
Well,
snake.
That picture looks like a fetus with an umbilical cord.
That's the
Here's the
point.
thing about
That's exactly
Musharna.
what it is.
Musharna actually will chase away Darkrai.
This is very true. So, as
That'll
you're...
be interesting.
Is anybody else got any Pokemon evolving or anything?
No, I have a few level up, but they're not evolving.
Okay. So, right as that happens, Andromeda, you sit there and you have Musharna talking to you. Musharna sits there and says, Master,
Hmm?
I sense great darkness in your friend there.
Who?
The ninja boy. Tobias.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
That's no good.
I can protect you from bad dreams. But I cannot protect Tobias from what he has invited into his heart.
Don't.
And I'm just over there taking my shoes off and playing with my toes.
And Zane's mind is clouded by darkness as well.
Zane is the spite.
No spit.
I'm just trying to examine my new drill bear over here while you're having that conversation.
So what were you saying, Andromeda?
I just said, well, shit, dude.
Yes, this is bad news. Be careful of the one Zane, and be careful of the Tobias. They are dangerous to be around with such darkness in their minds and hearts.
See, I love how I'm the one Zane, but Tobias is the Tobias. He's his own being.
But for now, I will protect you. Your mind will be safe. Your dreams will be happy.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Master. For Mother Muna. And she sits there and goes back into her Pokeball.
Beautiful.
And I'll be over there like, hey Andromeda, I found a little stone that looks like a heart. Do you want it?
No.
Wait, you found what the? Let me see that.
It's a little rock that looks like a heart.
Yeah, but in the world of Pokemon, that means something.
It's just a rock that's conveniently shaped like a heart.
I'm just saying, when you find heart-shaped rocks, sometimes those are things called heart scales.
Mhm.
I mean, if y'all want to try and find items in this cave, you're more than welcome to try it.
We can try it in a minute. I figure let's go ahead and do the roll for the next fight.
I am terrible at finding useful items.
Alright,
All right.
everybody go ahead and roll 1d100.
2, because I read the set.
Alright, using another one. Okay, very nice.
We have them, so finally.
Huh?
You know, I love how when we finally got a shiny, it was a Zubat.
Yeah.
64, 33, 35.
Alright, so You encounter another drill burr. You encounter another Doug Trio. And you encounter another Diglett. Y'all rolled around the same numbers, so that's the Pokemon.
You guys want to run from this fight or fight this fight?
Wait, we got another dribbler?
It's literally the same fight as last time.
I just want to know. I want to catch a dribbler.
Well, you catch that drillbur, then okay. I guess we'll go for amping up the Pokedex while we're here.
All right, well, battle music time.
Is the 58, are the 58 and the 64 not different?
No, those are about the same. I mean,
Last time I rolled like a 70 something.
I assume y'all chose all the high numbers, right? So it'll be 35. The way I have it in my head is Diglett is 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Trio is 60 to 80%. Or like low 60.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's not quite right. It's around in that area. I don't have set tables, but I have a general idea of how high y'all roll is what Pokemon y'all get. So, like, if you roll like higher than the 60, you'll have a high chance to get a Drillbur or a Doug Trio. If you roll like mid 50s, high 50s, a Doug Trio, and then like anything below a 50 is a Diglett. Because that's what you'll mainly encounter in Diglett Cave. So that's generally how it goes. And like if you roll like higher than an 80, there's one other Pokemon I have in here. So. So, but this is the lineup.
That's fine.
So we shall roll the 3d20s. I roll poorly. Excuse me. Okay. Then 1. Then another 6. Alright. Is that everybody's initiatives rolled?
No.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry.
It's okay.
Why doesn't it show? Okay, it'll show up later. That's what it is. Men's being weird.
Okay. So Andromeda, you put yours in. Tobias, you put yours in, and you got yours. Okay. So let's go ahead and put everybody in the right order. Zane, you're up first.
Oh, okay, cool. Who am I going after this time? Andromeda, you want Drillbur, right?
Drillbur!
Okay, Drillbur's all yours. Okay, so I am going to fucks with the Doug Trio. What is Doug Trio?
By the way, you can still hear the Pokemon talking, Andromeda, and you hear the Doug Trio going, dig, dig, dig. Oh, people to dig. Dig into them. Dig into their souls. Dig, dig, dig.
Why?
Into their souls?
I'm just kidding. No, they don't say the souls part. Dig,
Alright,
dig, 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 dig.
We're gonna use a gyro ball on Doug Trio.
A gyro ball?
That's a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so what gyro ball does, just for you, if you're dealing, it's a high-speed tackle. Basically, you're spinning.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But it's a steel version of it. If your dex score is lower than the opponent's, double the dice roll for damage.
Alright, what's your dex?
My dex is 13.
Alright, Doug Trio's dex is 18.
So I roll for double the damage. Because this is just full on strength. It's like the
Okay.
anti-dex.
Oh, yeah. I remember Gyro Ball.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah,
So
for some reason, I was thinking like a
The heck just
Pokeball.
happened?
Gyro ball. I don't know.
okay. So that's 7 plus 3, which is 10 times 2.
So 20 damage to Doug Trio. Very nice. And he has no resistances to that.
Yeah, should just be a regular hit.
Decent hit. Bruising him up a bit. Andromeda.
Barrel seed.
Diglett, Diglett. Dig, 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 dig.
Okay.
I got a spiky ball. He's coming for your soul.
Drillbur's sitting there like, oh, I've got dirt in between my claws. I need to get those out. Ugh.
I think I caught that Drober's cousin.
Is it a gay Drober?
Oh
It might be.
my god. Okay. We're gonna use Brine one last time.
Okay.
A boom. Boom.
Rolls a hit on who you gonna hit, girl.
Plus 4 is 14 to hit the Drober.
That is enough.
Okay. 2d8 plus 1 is 16.
16 times 2 is 32. Drillbur is on its last legs.
Woohoo!
Catch that, drilly boy.
Yee.
Tobias, you're up.
Okay, who did Zane go after? I don't remember.
He went
I
after
would
Doug
have
Trio.
You're going after the
Okay.
dick.
I will bomb the Diglett.
Go for it.
Yeah. He's bombing that Diglett. Shit.
Oh!
That's
That's
21 to hit for
that's-
21 grass damage.
Yeah.
Let's double that too. That's 42 damage.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Diglett is on its last legs.
Right, I'm assuming that my first Pan Sage dude came back out since it's a new fight.
That's fine.
Okay.
I understand. I'm retracting my rule about how y'all can't choose which Pokemon goes out first. It doesn't make sense because if you're in the real world, like in the games, it makes sense, but in the real world, like you're going to be able to pick which Pokeball you want to send out. Like, I mean,
Okay.
so I'll rescind my rule. As long as I know who's out, we're good.
Pan Sage.
Can't stop fucking it up. We can't stop fucking it up.
Okay, so now it is Drillbur's turn. Drillbur's going to be like, ow, that hurt. And he's going to sit there and use a Fury Swipes against... who do you have out, Andromeda?
Hariyama.
Hariyama, okay. He's going to use Fury Swipes against Hariyama. Take this, you big bully! The 14 hit.
I just want to know, so since Makuhita evolved, does Hariyama still talk like a dude, bro?
Oh, he talks even more like a dude, bro. Like, bro. Like, you see what I did to him?
I just see him like grabbing Drillbur, folding him, like rolling him.
Alright, hold on. I need
like a soccer ball.
Andromeda. There's a 14 hit.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So that's D6s. I gotta roll a bunch of those. No. Okay. That's 5 normal damage to Hariyama. It's Diglett's turn. Diglett's gonna be like, dig, 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 dig. And then right as it's Diglett's turn, you see the eyes of the Diglett turn red.
Why did I know that was coming?
And a dark haze begin to float over Diglett. Diglett, dig, dig, dig into your soul. Dig, dig into your darkness. Dig into the darkness of your soul. Dig, dig.
Toby.
He's
Pokemon.
he's gonna sit there and use Scratch twice against your Pansage.
I didn't do it.
I don't believe you.
Alright, that's one. First one's a fail. Does 12 hit Pansage?
No.
Alright, both miss as you just see Doug Trio go, dig into your soul, 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 dig, dig, and just try to scratch you with its something. I don't know how it scratches.
It's just
We don't want to know.
Tries to scratch you with the rocks around its body.
It's Diglett.
Now, Doug Trio begins to exhibit the same effects. Dark red eyes go to every Doug Trio's head, and you just see a dark aura begin to surround Doug Trio. Trio's like, dig into her soul, dig deep, dig her deeper, blood, blood, dig, dig.
Toby, why did you summon the devil?
I didn't summon the devil, Zane.
I don't-
Doug Trio's going to use Tri Attack twice.
Shit!
Against who do you have out, Zane?
Pharaoh Thorn.
Pharaoh Thorn.
Alright, 18.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is a.
It's a dex save.
All right, the first one saves, so it's just 2d8 plus 4.
Second one's 24.
All right, so that is 12 damage, half 6 to Pharaoh Thorn. Okay, and then the second one's only half 2. I'll go ahead and roll the damage for that. That is 11 plus 4, 15 halved. That is 7 damage again to Pharaoh Thorn.
And Pharaoh Thorn is back, just barely surviving.
All right.
Oh, poor
Well,
Pharaoh Thorn.
Okay. All right.
But when he leveled up, he got a good chunk of health back.
No, I know. Well, it's your turn then.
Okay, we're gonna try to end this shit with a gyro ball.
All right, go for it.
Darkrai is here to play.
17 to hit the Doug Trio.
That definitely hits.
Alright, so it's the same rules as last time. So 10 plus... What did I say it was plus 3? Sorry, I closed the app. So 13 times 2.
So 26 to Doug Trio.
Yep.
Alright, Doug Trio's looking a little beat up.
I hope this goes by fast, because I'm almost out of those moves.
Alright, Andromeda.
Catch that Drilly Burr.
Yeah.
Your D20 plus 15.
Oh gosh, I gotta go and clean my claws out after this battle and after I kill some humans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. After I take out these guys.
21?
That is just enough to catch the Drillbur.
Give that Drillbur a bath.
It is now Tobias's turn. Tobias,
Okay.
you sit there and you hear a voice in the back of your head. I imbued a little of my power into them to give you an advantage. You'll see.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Darkrai. And
Damn
I will reach seed the Diglett.
Quit talking.
Alright.
What level is Drillbur?
Let's see.
Level 8.
Why do I not have it on there? I don't know. So, let me roll to attack. Because I don't have it set up. What's that? That is a 19 to make him seated.
That is definitely enough.
Okay.
So into the Duck Trio or Diglett?
The Diglett.
Alright. So now it's Diglett's turn. Diglett's eyes grow even more fiercely red and the darkness surrounds him even more.
I know, he's starting to look like Asta.
And you can see his eyes starting to form like black cracks across the sides of him.
He really is starting to look like Asta.
And Diglett attacks Duck Trio. And he is going to use Scratch twice. But, oh no, hold on. I gotta make sure I abide my own rules here. So there is 1, 2, 5 targets here. So we're gonna roll a d6. No, that's not what I meant to do. It's the first roll. So it is Diglett's choice, and Diglett is going to attack Duck Trio. So Duck Trio is going to get scratched twice. That's a 13 to hit, and that does not hit. And then another 13. So they both miss as the Duck Trio dodges. Duck Trio also sits there and looks and just goes, dig, 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 trio, 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 trio. And sits there and uses Scratch. No, not Scratch. Try attack twice against the Diglett. Well, hold on. Yeah, against the Diglett. So now that's DC 15. Diglett has to roll 2 of these plus 7. Passes on the first one plus 7. Fails on the second. So that's 4d8 plus 8. Alright, that is 29 damage to the Diglett. The Diglett is fainted. Diglett. As it falls to the ground, Doug Trio looks at you and just goes, Trio. Just like starts spasming out. Zane, you're up.
I'm gonna pop it with another gyro ball. This is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so that is 11. Yeah, 11 times 22 damage to the Doug Trio.
Doug Trio is on his last legs. Andromeda, you're up.
Knock that thing out before it goes crazier. I don't think any of us want to catch it.
Can I bring out Masharna, and would she be able to tell me what's going on with this Pokemon?
Roll me a wisdom check.
Plus 6 is 9, but
You figured, yeah, probably, but right now you're in a heat of battle and you got to take down this Doug Trio.
Smack it.
I mean, you're willing to try it, but like you're not sure if it'll work. You're just kind of like, I'm not 100%. It's a long shot, and this Doug Trio could hurt Masharna. So,
yeah, I guess because it probably has Dark type moves, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's used to
Maybe.
gang you.
That was the other fight.
Yeah, but it's the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
that is a good point.
The chances are, if one has it, they all have it. I feel like we're inside of a giant anthill right now, if you really think about it.
Yeah. So, Andromeda, what you doing?
Okay.
Doug Trio
I
is
don't know
weak.
what I'm gonna use. You guys want me to knock it out?
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's what I was trying to do.
Force Palm.
Ooh,
Pew.
what's that
You
do?
thrust your palm outward with such strength that a shockwave is sent towards an opponent. Make a ranged attack, dealing damage on a hit. On a natural attack roll of 16 or higher, the target is paralyzed.
Very nice.
Nice.
He's like, Master, go ahead and have me do that one move.
That
Well,
one move.
That
He's
one
just there.
move that fails.
He's like this, and he sits there and like goes into the side of the wall instead of hitting Doug Trio. He's like,
that was
did you like that, Master?
That was a thing of beauty.
Yeah. Pan Sage will use Vine Whip
Alright, go for
on the disassociating mountain of ground. For a 15 to hit.
That is just enough.
Haha. 9 grass damage.
That knocks Doug Trio out.
Alright. And after we knock it out, Zane's gonna look over to Toby. I'm gonna turn my webcam on for this motion that he does to him. He looks at him. He looks him dead in the eye. He goes, "Boy!" What did I say about making deals with the devil?
That wasn't me, Mr. Zane.
Why in
That
the
was
middle of
just-
battle? You were thinking Darkrai mid-battle, kid.
Yeah, that's because he was here,
Zane,
but I didn't call it.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Doodaloop.
Nice.
Nat 20, boy.
All right. You feel something kind of come over your head for a second, and you manage to shake it off, but a voice kind of says in your head, "Stay calm." But you don't quite hear the voice. You don't recognize it. And you shake it off. You're like, still mad at Toby. Like, how dare he use his power again?
Boy.
You don't quick consorting with the devil. They're gonna kick you off the team.
Okay. No, we're not gonna kick him off the team. We're gonna duct tape him to a tree.
Be doing like a Zumba.
No, we're gonna
Oh,
trade
god
him
damn
for
it, Grim's
40.
back.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm just gonna like not be mad, and I'm just going to use my would it be investigation?
Yeah. Maybe. What are you trying to do?
Just examine the cave.
It can be perception or investigation. How are you investigating? Are you trying to search for like? Are you trying to actively look for something, or are you just looking at it in general?
I'm just looking to see if there's like any items or some shit.
Oh yeah, that'd be investigation.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You.
11.
No, you don't really find anything. It's kind of dark in there too. It's still visible, but it's kind of dark.
Alright. I just decided to do that so I wouldn't be mad and yell at Toby.
Okay. All right. So what do you?
My feet off again.
What would y'all like to do?
Well, I think I'm done in the Diglett cave. We need the experience.
Mhm.
All right. Sorry, I was grabbing me a cookie.
Cookies.
Can we
It's
do the experience?
I was
and,
about to. You
and
say.
can we take a quick break after we get the experience?
Yeah. So the only Pokemon that was caught was Drober, correct?
Correct. Everything else is knocked out.
Right. Okay. So go ahead and get this going. 100 plus. That's 1,400. All right, 13,000 experience for all who participated, and then half as much for those who did not.
Alright, cool. And with that, I am away from keyboard for a minute.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, everybody. Use the restroom, get a drink, do what we gotta do, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, it's hard to get Masharna to look right in this. On this thing. Weird floopy shit on its head.
know Pansage can evolve.
All right. Everybody back yet? I take that as a no. We will stay on break for a little longer. Huh, I was disconnected. I was disconnected for some reason. That was strange.
I mean, I was up here having karaoke and nobody wanted to join me.
I've been here the whole time. I don't know why it disconnected me all of a sudden, but
I don't know. It did a weird thing with us earlier too. So
I had to reset it. It wouldn't do anything.
Tobias, are you there, my brother?
He's on mute.
I'm gonna have to come over there and give him a piece of my mind.
Yeah, just look at him and go, "Hey there."
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
How's about cooking?
Nothing up for me.
I was trying to think of something clever back then. Cooking me sudden without the extra cheese, because Justin is lactose intolerant.
I still eat it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just gas.
So is my brain.
He's coughing. You heard it here, folks. When you go, I'm gonna stab myself in the toe.
What the fuck?
Well, I would, Matt, if you joined in the fucking conversation. Not my fault, the one person in this group here who actually could sing decided not to.
I mean, Andy could if she wants, but
That's why I said she just decided to sit there. I'm just over here. Matt sucks. He's telling me to stop, but I don't really want to. You know why? Because fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round.
well said, well said.
It's like the thing I said to get my mom to leave me alone earlier. Okay, so yeah, she was over here and she's like, "Did Andy lose weight?" And just kept saying it. I was like, "I honestly don't know." She's like, "Well, okay." She's like, "Well, do you think she lost weight?" I'm like, "Mom, all I know is her butt looks really nice in the jeans." Mom just gave me this look like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You ask."
It's like you made
That's
it a
what
point, Mom.
Like,
I made it a point.
That's what I'm looking for out here. That ass, yo.
I mean, it is rather large and in the way.
Fat bottom mats, you make the rockin' world go fuck.
How rude. Dang it, Matt. I'm gonna have to come over there.
I'm lonely.
Dig, 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 dig.
Dick.
That is not what I said. I said dig. I did not say that.
For some reason, we're scared of looking into the abyss of the ocean when it's only a few miles deep, but we're completely fine looking into the nearly infinite abyss of space. In fact, most of us find it calming. Gravity doesn't drag me upwards into the forgiving maw of the cosmos.
Exactly.
Not yet.
Give it 5-10 years. I mean, they did just try to confirm UFOs.
Yeah, try.
According to some people, they succeeded. Fuck. I'm lonely.
Right.
I'm lonely. Motherfucking fuck. God damn it, Matt. Where do you go? Zip your pants. No, you didn't. Door's open. Well, you took so long. Now there's people at our house.
Who is at your house?
Cole.
Y'all talking to him again?
Yeah, so let me see what's going on with this. I'll be right back.
All right.
If not, we'll pick this back up in a little bit if I don't come back soon.
All right.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I hear you now.
Yeah, that was weird. But now they're gone, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing anybody. I was just sitting here waiting.
Yeah, I was too earlier. I was like, where's everybody at? I was like, I figured everybody would be here by now, but
I'm starting to get tired, though.
yeah, well, Cole just showed up at their house, so we might have to call it.
Wow. Well, that sounds fun. I thought Cole moved away.
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream.